Hey everyone, welcome back to another Anime Kingdom review. As you can see by the title below, this is on episode 6 of Ace Attorney, and I gotta say, there was a lot of funny moments in this one. Of course, this episode is the middle episode pretty much. The next episode seems to be going to be the conclusion for the whole Steel Samurai case, and this one was pretty enjoyable. There's a lot of hilarious things, a lot of things that point to who is the killer. Now I'm pretty sure it's the producer. I could still be wrong, it could be someone else, but even how defensive she got at the very end and had her bodyguards there. If it wasn't for Dick Gumshoe, things could have been like a lot more different, to be honest. But of course, everything is starting to point to her. We got a whole bunch of funny moments, a whole bunch of interesting things going on. Pretty much the funny moments were all, for me, obviously, were the part where the director was looking at Maya and pretty much saying, "Ooh, I have inspiration for my next, series," and I would be like, "Yeah, I can see that too." Though you have a little bit of exaggeration on when they were looking at her. I gotta admit, Maya is cute, but yeah, her opie ain't that big the way he imagined it. But okay, he's using her as inspiration. He sees her and then adds on to it when he makes a thing. But yeah, Maya's cute, but maybe when she grows up she'll get bigger like her sister. But yeah, not at the moment. But that was pretty funny to see how that whole thing happened, and then she, instead of like everything else he just said, like, "Oh, why are you looking at me like that? Why, oh, not this kind of," I forget exact words, but it was pretty funny what she ended up coming with, and Phoenix was like, "That's what you're thinking about," because literally I was like, this guy kind of comes off pretty damn creepy at first, but he's a good director, I guess, obviously, for this kids show. And we meet the producer, who's kind of scary and seems like a sadist and of course the director seems like a masochist in that one scene as well. Another funny thing is when they meet the kid, and what's it called, Phoenix ends up like face first into a sewer gutter thing, and Maya's just like pushing him in, and she's like, "Oh, are you okay?" And he's like, pull me out, don't push me back in." And I was just cracking up. I was like, "Well, yeah, why would you be pushing him in?" Oh man. And then of course even the old lady came up as well. She saw like, "Oh, why you because he accused her of the murder, and she started like, "Ah." Oh man, that old lady, she could talk on and on forever, I swear. But of course we end up figuring out who the person is. The kid pretty much said that he saw the murder. Poor kid, dude, seeing his idol, seeing what happened to him, thinking the what happened to the Steel Samurai, he killed someone or whatever. And then in the end, it's actually, he has a picture, it may not be of the exact murder, but it was of him going to Studio 2, which means obviously they said that it wasn't at Studio 2. That means it's got to be someone who was there, producer or any of those other people that were there as well. So that's why everything leads to there. And there's also, of course, she's like, "Oh, you don't have proof of this. Like a petite woman like me, I can't use that spear, that's too heavy." And I'm over here thinking, there was other people with you though. And I don't know, seeing how like much of a sadist and how much she just like pushes that guy down, I wouldn't be surprised that she could somehow carry that thing and be she's pretty strong as well, under hiding that kind of thing. And then the old lady at the end was the big thing, where she had a picture, and it's got to be something to do with the case. She probably saw something as well. And honestly, I cannot wait to see the next episode, to see all the information, everything gather up, and see who is the killer of the Steel Samurai case. Is it the old lady? I don't think so anymore. I thought so before, but I don't think so. Is it the producer? Most likely. Could be someone else that was there with the producer, though, some other part of the group that was there. At first, I was also thinking, like, why is it just so happened that the guy, he thought the guy was, because he did the pose, so it was the villain in the Steel Samurai suit. So is he actually dead as well? That's kind of another thing, because he's supposedly dead, but he was in the suit, so he killed himself. How the hell did that work out? Like, that I didn't get. Did he want to die or something? It's really confusing me on that part. So it's a possibility that he might not even be dead. They might have been doing something with the producer, because the producer's like, "Oh, he makes so much of my money." So they might be doing something to make it look, make her get more money, which he gets more money in the end too as well, for faking his death kind of thing. I don't know. It could be, it's kind of a little iffy on that one, but there's just, it's definitely a much more interesting like case this time around. Like it's definitely more harder. Like I can't really see that I've gone from one person thinking that person's the killer to the next person to the next one. I cannot wait for the next cases. Obviously, I like every time there's a new case, I'm like, who? I wonder how much harder this is gonna be. I wonder how much harder this is gonna be. I kind of want to play the game now, to be honest, because it's pretty fun and interesting to try and figure out all the details of the cases and anything. Like, dang, maybe I should play the game. But yeah, that's all I really gotta say, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this Anime Kingdom review. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If there's anything else you want to talk about, comment below as well. And yeah, can't wait to see how the case ends in the next episode, where we get to see them back in the trial room with everyone and to get to see more objection, because I bet we're gonna see a whole bunch of those. So yeah, till next time, guys. See ya.